This hot real estate market isn't just for families looking to move. It's also great for people looking to invest. But if real estate investment feels like too much of a risk, think again. There just might be wealth waiting for you. CEO of Century 21 Everest Realty Group, George Morris, and his associate Chase Watts, joining us now with more on this topic. And George, I want to start with you. Is real estate a great way to supplement your income?
Well, hello, yes, of course it is. Well, one, because I'm in the business, I like to say that. But the other thing is this, is that, look, the question I always love to ask any friend is, how are you using real estate to build your future? Think about this, with all the tragedies that happen, all the dishonesty, all the corruption in business, right? Especially when you look at Wall Street and all the challenges that are there, is that people turn to real estate because it's where they can literally go see what they actually own, kick the tires, right? Walk on the property, open the doors, and know that it's not going to ever disappear. Right? I mean, it's there. So for me, real estate is tangible, it's real, it's not fictitious. And when you look at all businesses, when someone sells a business, when people are trying to create stability, when they're trying to create conservation or being very conservative, they turn to real estate. They always do.
So Chase, is now a good time to turn to real estate and buy an investment property?
Yeah, I always tell people now is the time because, one, we're not getting any younger and the market goes up and down. So I always tell people get in now because we're looking at this as a long-term savings account, pretty much a long-term investment. Get a renter in that investment property, 10 to 15, 20 years, it's paid off, and then we have residual income.
But Chase, how do you know if it's right for you? If this is, something that you should dip your toe into?
You know what, that is a really great question. I think real estate investments are for everybody because this is long-term. It's for our retirement, and if we can start now, no matter what age, then we're going to be able to live that better, happier life at the end of our life.
But George, do you need cash? What if you're thinking, okay, I'd like to jump in, but can I finance a rental property?
No, of course you can finance them. Like sometimes, one of the first properties I bought, I think of this one, it was a duplex. And that duplex, then we lived in the actual basement apartment. We rented the top floor, and we literally lived there for like $300. And that was the first property 24 years ago. But my thing is, I look at duplexes, triplexes, fourplexes. All of these are properties that have government programming. I mean, last year, 42% of all the sales across the U.S. for existing home sales were done by millennials, first-time home buyers in most cases. So you look at that 42% number, it's interesting that people are so worried about can they afford the townhome or the house. What about the duplex? What about the triplex? What about the fourplex that a first-time home buyer can still buy and use the income from the property as actual additional income to buy the property and finance it?
So for an investment property, that's where you recommend starting. It starts small.
Exactly. Start small. And the other thing is if you say real estate is for, whether it's for everybody, the thing is, people think, like, wait, does that mean I'm going to be woken up in the middle of the night having to fix a toilet?
Right.
Or, the roof is leaking. Do I have to take care of it? All of these factors are things that, Chase is the extraordinary agent that he is going to help navigate through that, meaning getting the property management company involved, getting it to where you have someone actually managing the property, getting it to where the quality of life is extraordinary in buying the property, owning the property, and really renting the property out when it's that type of investment for you.
Chase, is that why it's important to use a realtor when looking for an investment property?
Yeah, because it's not only during the process of actually finding the investment property, but you want somebody there that's going to help you and guide you after the fact, whether it's going to a property management or teaching you how to manage yourself depending on how many you have.
And George, Century 21 can help everyone with questions?
Yes. We can answer them all.
They've done this before.
Right?
Absolutely. C21everest.com, that website on your screen, along with ChaseWattsHomes.com. We can link you from our website. Go to goodforutah.com/GTU. I know that's a lot of .coms, but we have answers for you out there. We can help you navigate real estate investment. Thanks, you guys,
you bet.
for being here. Coming up next.